What is happening, y'all? Welcome back. So let's continue down. Wait on a second. Nice. See, I might keep those on because it's not like I'm really getting much usage out of the other one. Where'd it go? Where's my other 4 at? I didn't even see it. There it is. Can I want to be able to favorite shit. It's only if they're hitting me, which, I mean, I guess if I'm doing the berserk setup, they are. Striking an enemy will reduce the damage you take. It's not bad. Kind of irrelevant, considering they can't really fight back. What the fuck is this? Dubstep boss fight. Turbo mode. Gotta go fast. I mean, Berserk and Shield does clap cheeks with dual blade pretty fucking hard. Fuck yeah, back to the APC. Let's go upgrade those axes.
That's the last Keystone. Let's return to the ancient forge and see if your father was right.
Let's return to Casa Marches and upgrade this new pair of dual blades I found.
Remy, I'm ready to make my move.
Good. We should rendezvous at Lake.
Wait.
Lieutenant, you are relieved of command.
On what grounds, Corporal?
Put these on. You are to report back for debriefing. Stop!
Arabeth? Arabeth! Ah, fuck!
Remy, I'm sure she's all right.
Unlikely.
I know a survivor when I see one. Do you think she knows you were going to say Lake Sinon?
What difference does it make? We got work to do.
Alright, I don't feel as bad about missing the other cutscene now. It's probably her just being like, I'm getting ready, I'll meet you.
Need upgrade? I bumped.
Okay, cool. All right. So when we do this, I'm assuming that anything we haven't done is cooked. So, you know, no, I think we're good. We're good. Let's go by dude. Let's get some rewards. And then after that, we'll head on over and slot the keystones, and I'm assuming that'll just bring this up to the end. Well, maybe. Oh, well, I'm curious if we get to the part where, like I said, like the action continues, but it's from us being captured, and it's like, yeah, and my next step is breaking your face. And then he breaks out, pulls limbic weapons out of his ass, starts beating up Mr. Big Neck. I'm sure I could go around the map like solving every mystery and doing every time loop, and there's a lot you could do, but we're already like, we're basically God. Like nothing comes fucking close to hurting us.
Remember,
Have I helped?
get back out there.
What's our status on?
Good. You closed the fuel.
Waves of Grief is Cheeks. Wave of Wrath at level 2 is not bad. Gluttony. Wish that worked like it said it should. 2,000 per second. Sounds kind of cool for an active. Just shit ton of limbic so I could restore it. And then do I... Well, if I don't go slivers, it would be doing Wave of Wrath, 640. I mean, it's no, because I got if I wanted to handle AOE, I would swap to my swap to Ecstasy and just do the thing where I take 2,000 to the face and wipe out everything around me. Okay. Research?
Fine.
Maybe I get a vault?
Nice find. Let's run it through the database. Hey, Jelgin has a vault.
Jelgin. Search the hidden tunnels below the chapel. Get my picture of it. Jelgin. Alright, we can go do that. Let's see. Jelgin. Tunnels below the chapel. I think I remember where that's at. I want to say it's like really close to the start, like the first portion of Jelgin that we were doing. This does give me an excuse to try out my new Twin Blades of Ecstasy. Why are you still here, bro? Yeah, it was like, I went, well, because this wasn't open originally. No, wait, yeah, this one was. It's like, you go this way. No. It's the other way, it's over here. I think. Fuck, I don't remember it as well as I thought I did. I remember passing... No, this is that's the first excavation spot, so it was up in there. Just gotta remember how to access that. Yeah. I'm like 90% sure it was this way, because I think it was like right at the start. So that's the thing that I tricked my way. Oh no, right here. Ooh, all right, let's see. We got grief, necklace, the bladed eye, and then that one. Great sort of ecstasy. An axis of terror. Sword of rage. Full arm of grief. Active. Siphon an enemy's limbic energy to refill your own. 30 per second for 20 seconds. 30 per second for 20 seconds versus 20 per second for 180 seconds. Yeah, I think I would take that. Kind of a shitty vault. Just had a bunch of weapons that I'm never gonna fucking use. Thanks, I guess. There we go. I was like, I know there was one. There's definitely a couple mysteries I haven't solved, but I don't know. I feel like I'm ready to move and bring this to a close. I'm ready for my next game. I think a big part of it was the combat, because like, I mean, we were already pretty broken before, and it's even more broken now. What up, Big Neck?
I wouldn't say I like interruptions. I never understood why people need breaks. I was surprised to find out your mother worked for us. She had quite a reputation. My employers came across her by chance. People with nothing to lose are the best candidates for covert operations. What caught their eye was that this prisoner seemed to know a great deal about Hadia. Things that aren't common knowledge. Faux guards, limbic weapons, the Order of the Eye, and the Vigil.
What's your fucking point?
We didn't know about the Vigil's existence until your mother was recruited. She gave us an extensive list of names. In exchange, we trained her and assigned her some men. And one by one, the Vigil began to disappear. Have car accidents. Die of heart attacks. Very efficient. But then, she started to show signs of slowing down, especially when it came time to take care of Vitalis.
Careful.
So my employers presented your mother with falsified phone records. It
Damn.
implicated Vitalis as the one who called the police the night she attempted to smuggle you out.
You fucking scumbags!
I told you I know how to bring out the worst in people. Oh, if you weren't bound to that chair, you'd lunge across the table and choke the life out of me.
It would be much worse than that.
Revenge is a much more potent manipulator. Control is knowing which buttons to press. Pretending not to care about anything is the illusion of control. Look at you, just like her. Compromise. compromised by your emotions. Fun's over. Let's continue.
I like how the subtitles had to make sure we knew that it was an evil laugh. See, this would be the place, like, just living out there, that would be such a fucking insanely scenic place to live. Snowy ass mountains above you, a river with waterfalls. Just peak. Alright, let's head on down though. What were you? Wave of Wrath Elite. See, now that I can fuck with that. Though I do like that a lot. I'm gonna put on Wave of Wrath Elite though. I mean, I might not need it because, like I said, we have AoE is kind of handled already. But if this works well enough, I could put I could remove the AoE from the other one and put the snipe on there. Because I do think having that long range snipe is useful. That's pretty cracked out. What's behind door number 1? Hang on, don't I have on my thing that... Oh, I took it off. Nope, I'm gonna die. Ah, shit. Press the wrong button. Though, honestly, this would be a good chance for me to... Yeah, let me just rearrange these real fast. Because that, my AoE is in the middle, and then I might teleport my stun. Here, I'd want to put you there, and then up here will be Berserk. So that the button on the The button on the left is always the one that's going to trigger my AoE options. It's button confusion. You know, I don't know. Yeah. Yep. It don't fucking compare. It doesn't come close, dude. It's not even in the same stratosphere. That's so fucking good. Can I go now? Get all the keystones, and then you just get overwhelmed by basic bitch limbic entities. What a rush, as shadow and silence through the twilight's vigil. What a rush, to seek thee in thy embrace, fade into the arms. What dread stirs in my breast, yet thou still sovereign above all. Okay, doesn't really tell me a whole lot.
You're headed towards Mount Obek. Oh, imagine the time it took the Fall Guard to dig through all this rock. The dedication. Wait. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Tanya, sound off. Tanya.
Ready? Ready? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I was afraid of this. The drone's communication array can't penetrate through all that rock. I told you we should upgrade the drone.
Tanya, you're breaking up again.
Ready? 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 Shit. I'll try boosting this again.
Oh, come on. Why do I feel like I'm in a really bad long-distance phone call commercial?
Ready?
I'm here.
I've boosted the array to its limits. This is probably the last time we talk. I think you're almost there. Wherever there is. Don't take my word for it, though. The drone's readings are erratic. Take care, Remy. Stop the calamity. Good luck.
Tanya.
For about since the beginning, no trial set upon our shoulders by Sethros is weight heavier than this one.
Alone at last.
Well, that little piece of dialogue does have, like, coming up on final boss vibes. So, let's wrap up right here. Next part, I'm guessing we beat the game? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out.